Hobart School of Welding Technology presents Training in Gas Tungsten Arc Welding. Topic number 16, Job Practice. Fillet weld, outside corner joint, flat position, without and with filler metal. The objective of this job practice is to develop the skill necessary to produce quality outside corner joint fillet welds on 16-gauge stainless steel in the flat position. The finished weld for this exercise should have a flat to slightly convex face with smooth, even edges and no undercutting or overlapping. The weld symbol indicates that a fillet weld is required on one side of the joint with equal 1/16 inch legs. An ER308L filler rod is used to produce a slightly convex weld face. Material: 16-gauge stainless steel. Electrode: 1% thoriated tungsten, 1/8 inch in diameter. Shielding gas: argon, welding grade. Filler metal: ER308L, 1/16 inch diameter. Equipment: power source, AC-DC combination. Collet and collet body, 1/8 inch. Nozzle, 3/8 inch inside diameter. Protective clothing, gloves and helmet. Stainless steel wire brush, wire cutters, and pliers. Machine settings. Polarity: direct current electrode negative, straight polarity. Amperage setting: 35 to 45. Hot start: 4. Post purge: 10 to 15 seconds. High frequency: automatic. High frequency control setting: 50. Gas flow rate: 20 cubic feet per hour. Tungsten electrode stick out: 1 electrode diameter. The workpiece for this job practice is made of 2 pieces of 16-gauge stainless steel tack welded together at one end to form a corner joint. The plates are fitted edge to edge, forming a small V groove. Make sure that the pieces fit tightly together all along the joint. This will help prevent melt-through during tack welding. Place the workpiece in the flat position with the tack weld to your left if you are right-handed. Use a 90-degree work angle and a 20-degree push travel angle. For this part of the exercise, no filler metal will be used. Start the arc and move smoothly along the joint to produce a flat bead face about 1 electrode diameter wide. The edges of the joint will melt and fuse together to form the weld. The finished weld should show good fusion along the joint edges with no undercut. A small reinforcement should be formed on the root side as an indication of full penetration. For this portion of the job practice, prepare a workpiece in the same manner as before. Use the same torch angles as before and hold the filler rod along the joint axis, raised to an angle of 20 degrees. Start the arc and move evenly along the joint. Hold the filler rod stationary as the torch moves along to melt the filler metal into the joint edges. The finished weld bead should be slightly convex and fully penetrate to the root of the joint. The next portion of the job practice will use pulsed current to form the weld. Adjust the machine settings. Pulsation on. Amperage setting 60. Percent weld current 33. High pulse time 4. Low pulse time 4. The torch angles are the same as for welding without pulsed current. Filler metal will be used with the same technique as before. Start the arc and form the puddle. On the high pulse, hold the torch steady to obtain fusion. On the low pulse, move the torch forward for 1/2 of the puddle diameter to allow the puddle to cool slightly. The finished bead will appear similar to the weld produced without pulsation, except that the ripple will be more pronounced on the face. Inspect the weld, and then continue practice.